Hello and welcome back. This was where we stopped the last time, and we're gonna continue. Now, I want to tell us something. If you get to the SRC and you get to these layouts where we created our navbar, note that what you're gonna be putting inside here. This place I have my navbar. You're gonna be putting the HTML that can give us a navbar. So I don't know whether it's proper I do it, or I'll let you guys to just get your HTML that is in form of JSX and put it here. Just get your own, put here, you will see your navbar. So I'm just trying to lay the scaffold so that everybody can actually do the right thing by him or herself. So because the websites are not supposed to look similar, so I'm going to put my own navbar here, but the basic way of creating this in React is what I've shown you. So here now you're supposed to put your HTML that is going to show a navbar. In this landing page, the same thing, you're going to put the HTML that will show a navbar here, a landing page here. So in this class I'm going to be creating the login page and the register page the same way. Once you copy once you have your HTML, you know how to write simple HTML, it will do, but it has to be in form of JSX. Maybe I'll try 1 or 2 pages, maybe the navbar and the login page, so that you learn how to use JSX to write such components, so that they will now, so that when we run our code now, we'll be able to see those pages. But I'm just laying this scaffold. So you see the layout, inside the layout folder, that's where I have landing and navbar. So I'm going to create another folder inside the components, and I'm going to call this folder auth. I'm calling it auth because I want to put the authentication pages like login and register inside it. So you see I have another one now. So inside this auth, I'm going to have a new folder, a new file, and I'm going to call this file register. So register, I told you that any component you have to start with capital letter, register.js. So I have it now inside auth, and I'm going to also have another file, and I'm going to call this file login.js. So this is going to be the login page and the register page. So I have those two now, and you know the way I told you to write components, I can simply say arrow ACF. Once you say arrow ACF, you press the tab, it will automatically populate it for you. So you see it's logging and it's writing the normal way. So like we said, we always remove this export here so that we can put it here. If you want to see the already done one, you can just check out this one. So export default, you put the name of the file. So I copy this and go to that my login and paste it here so that it can export, so that other components can see it. So this is under login, so I'm gonna just say login. So that is it. So the same thing I'm gonna do, so I'll just copy this so that I also put it in that of the same thing I'm going to do in register. So once you say arrow ACF and press tab, it will write the component for you immediately. You know, basic component has the name and the return function. So the same way I'm gonna come here and paste the export default, but instead of login I have what? I have register. It's exporting it, so make sure you take out this other export here because you're putting it down there. So it's inside here that I'll write anything that I want. So if I want to have I can have h2. So inside the h2 I can have, this is what? Register form. You know we are going to develop this later. This is our register form. So I'm going to simply say Ctrl S. So I'm going to go to login and do the same thing. So if I do Ctrl S to save, I have I'm going to have the same thing. I should be having a return what? Return let me still use h2. So this is login form. So I'm gonna be creating all this. So I'm gonna be creating on. So we have our login now, we have our register. So to push this to GitHub quickly, it's good I create a git checkout branch, and the branch is gonna be, it's gonna also be a feature. So feature register. So this is the register page. So let me start with register page first, then I would also do for login page. So I'm gonna say git add all. So I'm teaching us how to do both the git push and everything. So I'm gonna have git commit. So I'm gonna just use arrow bar so that I can bring up a commit that I had earlier. So you can see this very commit, I can actually use it. So I can just go up. So in place of where I had nav bar, I'll just change it to what I have now, which is a register page. So that's what I have. So here that I have now, but I also say create register page, because that's what I did. So create register component. So that's what I had. Create so these other ones I'm gonna just take them out because I don't need them again. So create register component, that's what I have. So I'm gonna leave it as starts because I'm just starting it. I've not really put what I want to put there. So I'm gonna make this commit. So once this commit is made, I'm gonna push. So I'm gonna use the arrow key to be bringing out all the commands that I had before, so that I can select the one. Okay, this is the push command. So I'm gonna take this out so that I can have I'm pushing to register page. So I have feature register page. So that's how I push. So I press the enter key to push to the GitHub. So if you're a programmer, you always have to push your codes. You see that we both wrote a script for registering and login, but I'm just trying to make this it has to be done where you're supposed to do register first, then you do login subsequently. But since you are starting, we are not yet done, so we can still follow this. But I want to be making git push immediately so that it can be reflecting, since we don't have much time for. Okay, so it has done, it's done pushing. So I get back to my GitHub. So I should see it here if I refresh. So if I refresh now, okay, it's showing here, it's telling me to compare and pull request. So I click on the compare and pull request, take out this side of it, take out the starts, click on create pull request, and click on match pull request and click on confirm merge. So once I do that, I can now go back to my Teamwork front end. I should be able to see okay, so it's now updated. If you now go into the SRC, you will see the component folder, and the component folder should have both layout and auth. You can see layout and auth. So if I click on auth, I should be able to see the other login and register. So you can see the both of them here. So that's how you do it. Please hit the subscribe button if you've not subscribed. Always give the video a thumbs up, like and share so that your friends can see and use them. Thank you and God bless you.